camera because I forgot I was on YouTube, and on YouTube we need to stream. Oops, orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Oh no, let me end this. Let's see here. Here, I'll just put you guys down. My camera is yelling at me. We don't want that. And then let me bring this up on YouTube. So, move this camera. Forgive me if you're just now jumping on. I'll look a little crazy for a second in this live. Let me go to YouTube. Oh, I'm so behind. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see here. YouTube. Let's see here. Let's see if I'm live. Nobody's on yet, thank goodness. So I can get this set up. Let's go. Is it going to show me even live? It's been so long since I went live. Oh, there I am. Let's see here. So I can see comments on here. For me to see it on the phone. What do you mean an error occurred? Let's see here. Don't have an error occur. But welcome if you're jumping on now. I'm just trying to get set up because I already went live like 50 billion places on Facebook, on Instagram. I have this in my stand, but for some reason, it doesn't want to work for me. I feel like you guys should be higher though. You're a little low. Let me see. Let me see if I can make this higher. Welcome. I'm literally using a makeshift stand in order to do this live. Let's see. Does that work? Are you going to fall down? Hello, hello. It's been forever. Okay, I'm just going to have you guys low. Darn. Sorry, I'll be looking at you like this. Let me look at the cameras over here. This is my phone. I'm a little crooked too. Forgive me. Okay, welcome. I jumped on for a reason today, right? I wanted to talk about a little bit about who I am if you're new to this space. And then let me see if I click on this now, if it'll work. Come on, work for me so I can see the comments. Yay, I can see the comments. Say hi when you jump on. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you're watching live, which of course I'll see right now if you comment. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me clearly. I know I'm like looking down on you because of the camera angle. I apologize about that. I can try and lift it a little bit. Let's not worry about that. Let me leave it alone. For those of you guys who do not know me, my name is Amoya Shante. I'm a spiritual mindset and manifestation mentor. I'm also a NLP master practitioner and hypnotherapist, or will be certified completely at the end of July. I'm still working on manifesting that, but almost certified in all that goodness. And I'm coming to you live from Austin, Texas for the time being. But if you've been following our journey, you know that we are moving back to Merida, Mexico, which is where we lived for 2 years prior to moving to the US in January. Let me go back over here because I see comments. Hey, Monique from Cape Town. Ooh, I want to go to South Africa. Hello, South Africa. Hello, Mario. So yeah, if you've been following our journey, you see that I moved back to the US a few months ago, and now we're moving back to Mexico. And people ask me like, did you regret moving to the US? Absolutely not. What I will say, I live with very little regret in my life, if no regret at all. I believe that I was supposed to be in Austin, Texas for the time being. I also know that I'm now being called to return to Merida, Mexico. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to, hey, Finn, hey, thank you for letting me know I sound okay. What we're going to do is we're going to split our time between, why does it keep doing this live? I really want to see, I can at least see the comments. We're going to split our time between Merida, Mexico, where our home will be, but we're also going to be in Austin every other month for the most part, and we're going to also travel. Now that the world's opening up again, I would like to travel by myself for some solo trips and with my daughters for some other trips. So we are moving back to Mexico. I have no regrets about being in the US. This has been needed for part of my journey. Everything in your life is a part of your journey, right? So when I came back to the US, I was able to help in repairing the relationship with my co-parent. We now have a wonderful relationship, which is the best thing for kids, right? And then I met my 2 recent business coaches who are absolutely amazing, but they're here in Austin. I've wanted physical coaches forever. So it feels really good. And if I hadn't come here, that wouldn't have happened. I've also made amazing friends. I've also had a ton of lessons in growth. And I like lessons in growth. Even if in the moment I'm like, oh, this is uncomfortable, I feel sad, I feel whatever, because it was a lot. it's all lessons, it's all growth, it's all used to propel us forward. Monique said, yes, wonderful to hear you going back to Mexico. Hope the girls are well. Sending you all loads of love and blessings. They are, and thank you. Carlos, hi, beautiful Amoya. How are you today? I'm great. Thank you for the compliment. So yeah, we are moving back to Mexico. I'm super excited about that. We were supposed to move back July 1st, but I am getting trained. Like I said earlier, I'm becoming a master NLP practitioner. NLP, for those of you guys don't know, is neuro-linguistics programming. It's basically amazing, and it's going to be amazing for my clients and transformational for my clients and myself. So I'm super excited. So that delayed our move back till after July 20th. So I'm looking at August 1st for a move back to Merida, Mexico. And I'm excited, right? Like, it's going to be amazing. I actually just took a solo trip there by myself, no friends, no anyone. And as soon as I got back to Mexico, as soon as I woke up that first day, I felt inspired again. I felt motivated again. I just felt so in alignment again. It was the full circle I needed. And I've been able to come back to Austin, Texas, and still be in that space of inspiration, motivation, life purpose that I really wasn't feeling prior to that solo trip. So I was struggling with my mission, vision, purpose while being in Austin for those first 4 months that we moved back. I think there's a lot of reasons behind that, but I basically took like a big step back, and now I'm diving in deep again, and it feels really, really good. And I feel really, really in alignment, and I'm excited to be coming at you live and saying all this. I actually owe you guys a video. I'm really behind, and I apologize. Go follow me under Amoya Shante on Instagram, y'all. I update that almost daily. So yeah, and I do stories and stuff like that if you want to keep up with like our day-to-day. But yeah, I'm behind on a video. I have some content from Mexico that I want to upload, and I'm just excited to have content from Mexico again. I've missed it so much. So my last video is already up that I recorded while I was back in Merida, and I just have a lot of stuff coming y'all's way. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for staying subscribed. Even though I'm in the US, but no longer will be, but that's okay. So let me jump into today's live, the importance of it. I'm going to jump to your comments in a second, but I'm going through screens. If you look at, I'm looking at notes. Flight, how are you still going to be? I never was going to be a flight attendant. I own my own business, and I love my business, so there will be no flight. And by the way, y'all, some people don't know this, or maybe you said you're going to be. Let me go to the comments and actually see. Did you say, are you still giving? No, yeah, I was never going to be a flight attendant. I actually am terrified of flying. I travel a lot. If you've been following for a while, I am absolutely terrified of flying, and I have my own business, and I have no interest in being a flight attendant, although I think that's an awesome job. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop reading the comments for a second, but keep commenting because I can come back later. And I'm gonna start to talk to you about why I invited you on this live today, because I have a special offering. So if you're a single mama watching, you're gonna want to stay tuned, right? I have a single free offering. So let's talk about goals. Let's talk about the importance of goals. I came across this quote today, and I'm gonna read it to you. A dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by action makes your dreams come true. And what I want to add to that last line of action is inspired action. And what I mean by inspired action, if you might have heard me talk about this before, it's those little nudges, it's those downloads from the universe, God, source energy, whatever you want to call it. I tend to get them in the bathtub or when I'm washing dishes, mainly in the bathtub. Like all my best ideas, business ideas, moving back to Merida, moving to this, all these ideas come from me being in the bathtub, which I need to like figure out a different way because it's very rare for you to have a bathtub in Mexico. So I'm like really loving having a bathtub here in the States, but since we're moving back to Mexico, I'm gonna have to try and manifest a house with a bathtub, which I am currently working on. So, but they're rare. So yeah, those nudges, these are what I'm talking about when I'm talking about inspired action. You just don't want to take any action. You want to take inspired action. Okay? Action is a key part in manifestation. People miss this step for some reason. They just think, oh, I'm just going to sit down and wish it into existence. No, action. Take action, right? And you're not the only one getting that download, right? When you get that little idea, there's other people getting that idea too. So you take action on it. And what happens is a lot of people don't. They let fear get in the way. They get other people's opinions. People have a lot of opinions. Have you guys seen some of my comments across Instagram and YouTube? People have a lot of things to say. That's not your business. Who cares what they have to say? Follow through on that action, right? On that core, that deep gut love, that instinct you got, follow through on it. Take that inspired action. Otherwise, somebody else will, and they'll go do your idea, and it's just a bummer, right? Don't let fear hold you back, and don't let other people's what other people have to say hold you back, and don't let your own mindset hold you back. Get surrounded with the right people who are going to help lift you up, motivate you. I personally set 3 major goals a year at the beginning of the year. And then I set daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly goals that are going to move me closer to those 3 main major goals, right? This year already, I've already manifested 2 out of my 3 major goals. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm like, oh, I've only got 1 goal to goal. No, I've added in 2 more now, right? I've added in 2 more because I'm always going to want to have 3 major goals that I'm working towards every year. If I accomplish 1, I've accomplished 2, I'll add in another to keep me on that track, to always keep me towards my vision, my life purpose, right? My ultimate goal. You're going to want to make sure your goals are written in the SMART method. Why? Because the SMART method increases your chances of actually accomplishing the goals, being successful in this. What is the SMART method? Let's go over it. Specific. Your goal needs to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific. Don't just say you want more money, y'all. More money could be $1. It could be a penny. How much money do you want? Time-bound. When? It's December 31st. 2021 by 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's how specific I get, and that's how I time bound it, right? Achievable. Do you really believe you can get this goal? Like, people will set these major goals that they don't actually believe they can accomplish, and guess what? They don't accomplish it. It doesn't mean you choose weak goals. Choose goals that are going to push you, that are going to make you a little uncomfortable. Maybe you fear them a bit. That's a good sign of a good goal. But at the end of the day, you have to actually believe that you can achieve this goal, because you want to be motivated, inspired by your goal. If you're not motivated and inspired by your goal, you're not going to go after it. So please, yes, make sure it's achievable. Make sure there's a way to measure it. You know, some people, I just want to be happier. What does that mean? Like, how can I measure whether I'm happy? I can measure the amount of money I want in my bank account. I can go look at my bank account and say, I have that amount of money. I can measure it. And is it relevant to your values, your time, your purpose, all that kind of stuff? Make sure it's relevant. So yeah, use to increase your chances of actually being successful in writing your goal and in manifesting or creating your goal. You also want to think about, what I do is think about the different life areas. So there are 8 life areas that I like to look at, especially at the beginning of the year, but I tend to go over these monthly as well. So the 8 areas I look at are physical environment, your physical environment, career, business, finance, wealth, friends, family, fun, recreation, entertainment, health, fitness, love life, romance, personal growth, and spiritual development. What you're going to want to do is you're going to rate these 8 areas. When I do the description of this video, I should be able to put these areas and this information that I have on my screen on for you guys to see. So you might want to go rewatch this live when a little bit later in the day. So you want to rate these areas from 1 to 10, 10 being the most satisfied, and 1 being not very satisfied at all. So I usually do that, like I said, at the beginning of the year. I rate these different areas, right? And then I choose 3 areas that, if I improve, will have the greatest overall impact on all areas, right? So I don't necessarily choose what I have the lowest rating in necessarily. I choose based on what's going to have the biggest impact. So for me, one of the ones that I actually scored decent in, I scored myself decent in, was personal growth and spiritual development area. But I chose it as a major area to make a goal in, because I know that if I'm working on my personal growth and my spiritual development, which for me is more training, more certification, so the NLP training, doing the hypnotherapy training I'm doing, then I will improve the lives of my clients, therefore improving my income and my business, right? I'm working on myself. I'm getting deeper in my training. I'm creating more transformation in the lives of my clients. Therefore, the word spreads, and I make more money. And I could raise prices based on the level of certification I have. So Anyways, so that's why I chose that one area, and I chose 2 others, which I don't need to go into, but you see what I'm saying? It doesn't need to be the lowest rated area. It's just what's going to have the biggest impact. And then as I switched out the goals that I already accomplished, I might have different areas that I set new goals in. They're important. They're so important, y'all. Look at some of the most successful people. So I've already said this example all day today because I went live 50 million times. And you know, you can like go live in one place and you can put it where you're live other places. I'm just going to go live everywhere. That's what I'm feeling today. And Gary Vaynerchuk is let me go to the comments too while I'm talking about this. So Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, you can follow him on Instagram. Oops, did somebody say something bad? If your comment gets held for review, it's because it probably wasn't nice. And I don't have a monitor on, so if someone's writing something mean, just ignore it. If I get to it and I see it, I will try and delete it. It's a live. People say all types of stuff, but I normally get a lot of positivity. Sometimes people say mean things, which is okay. It has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with them. So Gary Vaynerchuk is a good example of like somebody who has like an ultimate goal, right? I think his goal, I've said this probably wrong all day, but I think it's to own a professional baseball team. I think it's the New York Jets, and don't hold me to it. And he has an absolute burning desire to own this team. I actually have no doubts that he will own that team, because everything he does in life, every other goal he sets is to get him to that one big goal, right? He is passionate about it. He is sure of it. He's like, I am going to have this. There is no doubt in his mind. He knows it, and he takes action on a daily basis to move him closer to that overall goal. So he's a good example. Go check him out. He's a little wild or whatever. I don't follow everything he says, but I love his passion. I love his passion. I love his desire and how he just goes for it. And he does not care what anybody has to say about him. He is going to work towards creating his life. Y'all, as soon as you can move past caring about what others have to say about your life will transform. As soon as you can release it. I'm talking about family, friends, people you don't even know. As soon as you can just stop caring about what other people have to say about the way you want to live and the way you live, your life will transform. Your life will transform if you can release that. I don't want to say most. A lot of people can't. They worry too much about what everybody else has to say instead of going after their true heart's desire and really getting in touch with themselves and what it is that they desire. They worry about what everybody else has to say, and that is what will stop you from living a life that you actually love. And the people that have something to say, I call them dream stealers, right? So many dreams are crushed based on somebody saying something mean. Right? So choose kindness for one. You never know like the impact you can have on someone's life and just meeting them one time or a comment you make. So choose kindness. But if someone doesn't choose kindness towards you, ignore it. It's not your problem. So every month I lead my mamas, my inner circle mamas. I have a membership site for single moms. That is who I work with. I am a single mom. I identify as a single mom. And the mamas in my inner circle identify as single moms. And I lead them in a monthly goal setting workshop every month. Today I have one, and I have an offer for you, a free offer. So I'm hosting our workshop at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time in my membership site on a Zoom call. And I am going to put a link where you can join for free on a 3-day trial, right, to the membership site, because you got to be in the membership site to join the Zoom call. And if you want to cancel right after the workshop, that's fine. You will not be charged if you cancel before the 3 days. I highly recommend, if you're a single mom, you take me up on this offer and you come set some goals with me for the month of June. Basically, what we do is it's about an hour and a half. And if you can't attend live, that is okay. There will be a replay uploaded tonight after I go to salsa bachata lessons. So it'll be late tonight. So you might want to watch the replay tomorrow and do the goal setting process. You can press pause, rewind, all that kind of stuff. Thanks, Joyce World. My Spanish is pretty weak. Latin for life. Jamie said, this pandemic allowed me to go after my goals without having any other person around for me to actually care what they think. Okay, I'm going to say how powerful that statement is alone, right? First of all, a lot of people had a tough time during this pandemic. So the fact that you already found positive in it, right, by stating that, right, is amazing. It's an amazing outlook. Remember, our perception shapes our reality. So I love that statement. I'm dropping in the comments the link to my inner circle if you want to check that out, and I'll put it in the description when I'm done with this live. But I love that you're able to go after your dreams without another person interfering. Ooh, my low battery. I think I have some time though. So in the goal setting workshop, we're going to dive deep into that SMART method. We're going to dive deep into those life areas. We are going to reflect on last month or maybe this past year so far, and we're going to look at our wins. And we're going to also look at the lessons we've learned, because you want to take those lessons. You're always learning lessons, y'all. And you want to move them into the new month as we create new goals. And then I'm actually going to lead you through my goal setting process, which is super freaking powerful. In setting 2 goals. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you, where is your past? Where's your future? Everyone has a different answer to this. For me, my past is behind me. My future is in front of me. Some people, their past is here, their future is here. On instinct, on your subconscious level, when I ask that, it's the first thing that comes to your head, right? You don't want to overthink this. Where is your past? Where's your future? And what we're going to do is we're going to quantum leap, jump forward into your future. We're going to drop down that goal, and we're going to watch as your goal, then we're going to breathe life into that goal, comes into alignment to your present moment and how things start to line up to make your goal happen. So it is fun. It's about an hour and a half. And I don't know if I mentioned this in one live, I also do a monthly giveaway for the goal setting workshop. So if you stay through the whole goal setting workshop, at the end, if you can get in tune with the number I'm thinking between 1 and 100, and you say the right number, you closest to it, you get a $25 gift card to a place of your choice, an e-gift card. So if you're a single mama, hop on that link right now and join us tonight, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you can't join live, like I said, I will upload a replay in the membership site, and you get to just explore the membership site for the next couple of days. Explore it. See if it's something you want to stay on. And if not, no feelings harmed, y'all. We will get you canceled. You can cancel it yourself really easily. But if whatever reason you need help, you just message me. I will cancel it for you. And you'll be able to attend a goal setting workshop and just have that at least to go through the month with. So I'm inviting you. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Invest in yourself. And that just means, because it is free, just show up or watch the replay and actually do the goal setting process, because it is so powerful in giving your vision of how you want your life to be. It's how you bring it into reality, right? You set these goals. We are active participants in our life. We don't need life to just pass us by. We get to actually design our life. It doesn't mean you won't have obstacles and challenges. Absolutely, that's also a part of life. But it means that you get to play an active role, and you get to choose how you want your life to be, and at least how you react to certain things in life too. You have a lot more control than you think you do. And if you can work on the mindset of all, if you can work on your mindset, if you can change your thoughts, if you can change your beliefs, which you can, and if you work with me, you will see your life transform for the better. I promise you that. If you do the work, you will. So yes, if you have any questions, comment, I guess, under this live. I'm not very good with YouTube lives, but comment. I put the link up. Come join me at this workshop. Come set some goals. And if you're not going to join me at the workshop, still set your goals. Set some goals today. Look at those life areas. I'm going to put in the description. Use the SMART method. Do whatever goal setting research you want to put. And then take action. Take inspired action and work towards your goal. Because it's powerful, and I love my life, and I want other people to love their lives. So, yes, let me go to the comments and see if there's anything before I hop off. Because I've been doing lives all day. I need to drink some water. Let me see here. I think that's it. I think are you still, the lessons is growth is amazing. Congratulations on making it to the next level. Thank you. Yeah, this was a really, really quick live. I didn't want to go deep and actually like taking you through the goal setting process, because I want to invite you into my inner circle so you can really get the true experience of it. It's a sacred space. I don't feel like YouTube's a very sacred space. It is on a Zoom call. You don't have to have your camera on. You don't have to speak if you don't want to. You can just be in that space where you'll be held in loving accountability with a ton of inspirational and motivational women. It is powerful, and it's a great way to start off the month of June. Let's give yourself clear direction. You want to travel the world, you want to move to Mexico, you want to move abroad in general, you want to start your own business. Start with setting goals. Start with really getting clear on what it is that you even desire, right? And then set goals that are going to lead you to that ultimate vision, ultimate purpose. Is this still a place for us women, single mamas? Because it doesn't feel like it with men talking about your beauty and body. Ignore them. Ignore anybody. I'm not even seeing any of that. It might have been blocked out for me to see. I'm gonna put, let me show, is this inappropriate? Let me see. Sorry about that. It is a place for women, but this is YouTube, and YouTube's public. And unfortunately, I am, my YouTube's, there are people subscribed that aren't single moms, and I inspire people and teach people that I don't work with anyone other than single moms, but people that watch my channel. I have many married couples. I have many men that have moved to Merida, Mexico, or went after their dream lives. I don't really take offense if someone's being respectful about giving me a compliment. So yeah, and I can't see anything too bad. Use your beauty, cite your face in beauty. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are hearing the words I'm saying, Chaz. And I step out in a world where I'm not trying to get anyone's attention, right? I am who I am for me and nobody else. But yeah, I'm pretty sure people are listening to my words and have listened to my words, whether I'm wearing sweatpants and no makeup or whether I'm wearing what I'm wearing now. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to end this live because I think my message has come across. If you want to join in the workshop, the link's there. I'll also include it in the description. Thank you for joining me here. I hope you have an amazing afternoon, morning, night, wherever you are in this world. And I will see you guys all soon. Joy's World. It's $24.99 a month. And I currently, it's going to end very soon. I have a lifetime price. That means that when you reach $500, you don't pay ever again. That is changing very soon because I am adding in a brand new course. I should say this. This is pretty huge. I'm going to say it, and it's going to be on YouTube. I am adding in a course called Freedom Life by Design. I'm currently creating it. If you are a part of my inner circle, for that $24.99 a month, and then it goes up. You can cancel at any time, but if you stay in, once you reach $500, you don't pay any more. You get lifetime access, right, to all the courses. There's not just this one that's being created. There's actually a ton of stuff in there. It's so much I can't put into words, and people get in, they're like, oh my gosh, there is a lot of amazingness in there, and it's just a crazy inspiring community of the best women you'll ever meet in the world. But let me say this. Soon I'm ending that lifetime pricing because I'm adding in this transformational course with my NLP training and hypnosis training, a 12-week course that's launching in August. And it is going to not be the cheapest course, right? It is a high ticket offer. But if you are one of my inner circle mamas, you will be granted access to it for free. So if you were ever thinking of joining my inner circle membership site as a single mom, the time to join is right now, because in the future, it'll be a lot harder to have access to that course. You'll be paying a lot more than $24.99 a month. So yes, check it out. Check out that link. Comment if you have any other questions. And I think I answered all that. Thank you, LP Carter Writing. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I know I haven't been on the YouTube space a lot. I owe you guys a video too. I have some Mexico content I want to share. I was going through my own journey since I've been back in the States, really going through a journey here. So I wasn't inspired to create any videos, really. I didn't have anything I had to say. I had to go through what I had to go through in order to come back and now be able to create content again. Follow me on Instagram, y'all, because that is where I update on a daily basis. YouTube takes more time. I even jumped on TikTok now. You can find me under Amoya Shante anywhere. I'm loving TikTok, by the way. And I will have videos up for you guys soon. And when I get to Mexico, they'll be more regular. Probably eventually hire an editor, someone just to help me get them out. So yeah, thank you again for joining me. And I will hopefully see you guys at my goal setting workshop.